video of my 1976 Cobra that we have for sale. I would definitely consider it a project car, but it is a running and driving car. We've only driven a little bit around the property here, so I would say would you want to leave on a trailer. It's not going to drive across country at this point. Looks like it could be original paint or a really old respray or a combination of two, but it's a pretty good car. I've had quite a few of these over the years. It's got pretty good bumpers. Definitely one of the weak spots on these cars. But overall, it's a very, very solid car. Let's see how good these rockers are. Probably the biggest rust area on these cars is right behind the rear wheel, and it does have a little bit of bubbling right there. The rear hatch, this is just surface rust. There's no rot through there. Again, a pretty decent rear bumper. Actually has pretty fresh exhaust on it too. This rear quarter has had some kind of a little ding in it over the years. You can see where they've done some repair, and again, it's got that typical rust right there behind the rear tire. Still a ghost image of the Cobra emblem there on the quarter, or on the front fender I should say. Again, you can see how just rock solid these quarters are, or these rocker panels are. There's a spare set of rear bumpers that go with the car. The one has a super solid core, the other one's got some rust inside the metal core. And surprisingly, the rear struts on this actually work very nice, which is kind of unusual. It's a very, very complete car. See the spare tire well, just has surface rust in it. There's no rot, no holes. Interior panels are just scratched and faded, but intact. The carpet has been removed in the car, so it makes it look a lot worse than it is because there's all the glue residue left behind. The floors are pretty darn good. Again, this is just surface rust on the driver's side. Super solid down in here. The rear floors are good. That's just the old tar paper back there yet. Driver's side has been, carpet is messed up on the speaker area. You can see the doors are good. Not rusted underneath. Dash pad is cracked as typical. The dash itself, really nice. It's not all busted up at all. passenger floor. You can see some little pinholes poking through there. But overall, pretty darn solid as well. And that door panel is really nice. Not cut, not torn. See that door panel, pretty nice. And again, another door. Just things like this try to lead me to believe that this is original paint car, or at least mostly original paint. Solid door, solid rockers. The rear floor looks really good. Again, it's just that tar paper and glue residue that makes it look bad, but it's solid. This is really the only floor that has some holes in it. Take you over and show you. I've been collecting parts of these cars for a lot of years, so these are all spare parts for the car. One of the really cool things is I have Hammond aluminum rear window louvers that are NOS in the box. Never been installed on a car. Spare rear seat. Some really cool floor mats. Entry panels, front end stuff, couple shrouds, tail lights, spare grille and surround. And this is a spare console. It's black. A lot of people will dye them, but I do have a blue one as well that's in even quite a bit nicer condition than this one. But overall, it's a pretty nice console too. Extremely hard to find front valance or spoiler, whichever you want to call it. Chin spoiler, spare dash, gauge cluster, door panels that are uncut, actually in really nice shape for what you find. Some rear hatch panels again that are nicer than ones that are in the car, a lot less scratched. Some other interior panels. And here's a spare, uncracked, extremely nice dash. All these little tabs underneath are always just cracked and busted up really bad. These are really nice. Spare 3-piece fin for the back. And a spare dash pad that's in extremely nice condition. Last thing I'll try to do here is show you the underbody of the car. It's actually really nice under here. No scale or rot. Again, these are your undersides of your rocker panels. Super solid. Very nice. There's the exhaust, that's pretty new. No heavy, nasty, scaly rust anywhere. Here on the passenger side. Again, this is underneath your rockers. Say overall, it is a project. It runs out. Engine runs strong. If you'd want a trailer at home, these cars are really gaining in popularity and prices are going up, and this is an excellent foundation for a build, or just drive it the way it is.